My name is Vince Freeh. I'm Associate Professor of Computer Science at North Carolina State University. I teach courses in operating systems and distributed systems and file systems. I direct the research of many PhD and master's students. I have a PhD student currently doing some research in HPCC Systems. One of the benefits all the students at North Carolina State University enjoy is access to a lot of technology and a lot of forward-thinking technology. We have this VCL, the Virtual Computing Lab, which was one of the first cloud-based infrastructures. And our students can log into that and they can get access to leading technology. The project that I'm working on is to incorporate HPCC Systems into the Virtual Computing Lab so that students can just log on to the website, request an image, an HPCC image, and it will be provisioned for them and it will stand up and they can immediately log on to onto that image and start using it. So then this way students can do assignments in ECL just as easily as they can if they wanted to do it in MATLAB. So we really like working on the HPCC systems. I just like the whole concept of open source. It's very good for a research community. You know, the research community doing open source, it's immediately available to not just other researchers, but practitioners, people who are doing real work using these systems for their companies and their businesses. We really like the software. It's definitely state of the art. It's not like some systems you get where they're incomplete. This is a complete system. I mean, LexisNexis has been using it for their risk management stuff for what now 20 years now. And so, it certainly works, and it's well done. And the other thing that's really nice about it is the community is really big around it. There's a whole set of forums, and we get a lot of our questions answered in the same day in the forums. There's a lot of expertise that's available through the forums. Back when I was doing my PhD, doing my research for my PhD, I was very interested in declarative languages for high-performance computing, and I found a couple of them, but they just quite didn't get over the hump. So I ended up taking my PhD research a little different direction. But now as I start to look at ECL, I see that this is a kind of a language that I was looking for when I was doing my PhD research. It's a robust language that seems to have all the things you need in it. And another really nice thing about it is it's highly extensible. It's very easy to add new features to it, which is what my PhD student is doing now. She's extending ECL with a natural language processing tool that's implemented in Java. So it's really neat that you can extend ECL in a lot of different ways, including making exported calls out to a different language. ECL is really looking very promising, and I think a lot of people are turning to that. If you look at an alternative to HPCC Systems is the Hadoop stack, and you can see that now nobody's working on Hadoop anymore. They're all working above that in Pig and Hive and other kind of tools on top of it. They completely redid the Hadoop runtime environment to support multiple different front ends instead of just MapReduce, because MapReduce is highly limited in its functionality.